Hello again. Today's topic is forces change matter. We are on page 14. We can cause changes to an object by applying a force to it. For example, we can change the shape of an object or we can change its velocity. There are two types of changes: permanent changes and temporary changes. Permanent changes are caused by modifying direction or speed, deformation, for example, with plasticine, or by breaking objects. The examples of temporary changes are removing objects and releasing objects. These words, removing and releasing, are synonyms. They mean the same, okay? They are very, very similar. You have both words on this page for the example of temporary changes, but they mean the same, okay? That's why by removing objects, the object returns to its original shape, or by releasing objects, the object returns to its original shape. It's the same, okay? Let me show you some examples. Modifying direction. In permanent changes, sometimes a force can cause a permanent change that modifies the direction. So here I have a train. This train is a toy. And we can modify the direction, okay? The direction. Now let's modify the direction. But we can also modify the speed of an object that is traveling at. Here I have another toy. It's a fire truck. So that the first example of direction is this. Now let's use the same direction, but let's change the speed. Wow! Deformation. Sometimes a force permanently changes the shape of an object. We call this change deformation. For example, here I have some plasticine. I'm going to show you how the plasticine works. So if we change the shape of the object, we call this deformation because it doesn't return to its original form, okay? Breaking objects. We can break some objects by applying a force to them. Of course, it depends on the material they are made up. Let's apply a force to it. Oh no, my heart is broken. No, it's not. I love you. Alright, so now let's talk about non-permanent changes, right? Non-permanent changes. And here we are going to talk about these concepts: removing and releasing objects. They are similar, okay? They are the same. These verbs are similar, okay? Are synonyms. So sometimes a force only changes the shape of an object for a short time. For a short time. Here I have a sponge, for the example. When the force that Diana is making is removed, the object returns to its original form. Alright? So we can change the shape of a sponge or the shape of a balloon. Imagine that I am making a force by blowing up. Just a little bit. We can change the shape of this balloon temporarily, okay? If we release, if we release it, the balloon returns to its original shape. Okay, that's all, folks. Bye-bye, babies.